You guys know what I realized? Since I pretty much have like a 30-minute break every day, why not just upload a daily video of just, reminders to love yourself, and everything's gonna work out. Because, hey, maybe one day someone might just need this video and it might just pop up. And I decided, you know what? Why not just add on like an extra video every day, since it doesn't really take long to record. And if I have some thoughts, then I could add in my own thoughts. But it's gonna be like very, what do you call that? Very repetitive. But again, you never know. One day a video might just be right there when someone might need it. So it's just, what I'm trying to say is it's better to do it, since it's not gonna take too much of my daily time, and it's not really gonna hurt my channel. In fact, it's probably only gonna help it, and it's only gonna help the community as well. So might as well just do it. So a daily reminder that you guys are awesome. Keep going, keep doing what you gotta do, and you'll see results soon enough. Just keep believing in yourself, love yourself, because the only person in this world that really cares about you is yourself, and should be yourself. So if you guys don't really like yourself, then I would say learning to love yourself is a very important step and a very important skill to have. It's the most important skill to have, because if you don't love yourself, then like I said, it's really hard to find a meaning of life. And even if you think that loving someone else will help you find meaning in life, it is true to a certain extent. But you need to realize that if you don't love yourself, it's hard to love somebody else. Well, it's not hard to love somebody else, but it's gonna be hard to maintain that love. Because here's what I think. If you sacrifice so much and you want to give everything you have, because you're not a selfish person, you don't really love yourself, and I'll explain why it's a problem. It's not hard to love someone, even if you hate yourself, especially when they love you back. But one thing you need to realize is, in a relationship, there's two sides. There's a side that receives, a side that gives, right? And having a good balance of those two is how a relationship should go. But if you don't love yourself and you only know how to give, you need to realize that it's also sometimes detrimental to the relationship. And you need to also realize that not everyone in this world are good people. Sometimes you might meet someone that's gonna break your heart. And usually, if you can't love yourself and those scenarios happen, it's the worst thing to go through. It's the worst. Like, you would rather lose money because you can always get them back than losing someone that you loved when you did your best. So going back to this whole why it's a dangerous thing to love someone else before you find love in you, is because most of the time people that don't love themselves only know how to give, like I said. And if you only know how to give and you meet someone that only knows how to receive or doesn't know how to give back, especially if you don't love yourself, you're not gonna feel anything that's weird, because the only thing you think about is, I don't need anything from her, I just need her to be by my side, something like that, right? And so you give everything you have. You give money, you give love, you give all your effort, your energy, your time to that one person. And here's the thing. You can receive infinite amounts of things, but you can't give out infinite things. You'll eventually run out. And that's when it becomes a problem, because like I said, if you meet someone that's not necessarily a good person, that's how you get yourself into situations where it's really difficult to get out of it, and it makes you hate yourself more for doing what you did. So I would say, no matter what you do, work, business, starting a family, you have to learn how to love yourself. That is the most important part about life, because that in itself is already a purpose worth living. My break time is running out soon, and so I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say today. And look, it started off as a love yourself reminder, and I was able to give a deeper thought of what I believe. again, as always, I'm rooting for you, and have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Or maybe later. I might upload another video later. So, see you soon.